just assess kind of what happened out there offensively today?
A lack of execution overall. I mean, we felt like we got off to a good start. I mean, I felt very comfortable off the bat. Thought we played well, moved the ball early on. We just didn't finish drives. We got to get 7 points. You know, we ran the fake. Thought it was a good call. We just didn't get it. And then you know, we got 3 on the other ones. But when you get down there, you got to get points. And we didn't do that.
Obviously, you talked a little bit about defensively. They obviously rushed the ball. Seemingly it will. What kind of happened here?
Again, you know, like Tim said, lack of execution. You know, we came out and we didn't do the things that we had to get done, and you know that's the result of it.
It's been said before. Sometimes when there's a lopsided game, that it's, you know, the team's just bigger, faster, stronger. Is it that case, or is it a situation of lack of something else?
Lack of execution, lack of mental and physical toughness. You know, it starts at the top, starts with me. It's my fault. You know, there's no way around it.
Tim, can you talk a little bit about, you didn't seem to have a ton of time today. How much was that? Not having time, how much was not, you know, having one and you know, having the receivers open quick, or what? Can you kind of talk about that a little bit?
You know, the thing about offense is that everything has to be on the same page. I mean, all 11 guys doing the same thing at the same time and executing it the right way. And when, you know, only 9 or 10 do their job, it doesn't work. And, you know, I mean, I turned the ball over 3 times today, maybe 4 even with the snap, which was my fault. So I take full responsibility for that. That's my fault. And, you know, with the way we run our system, the way we run our offense, it all falls on the quarterback. And so, you know, I'm going to do what I need to do to get better this week. But, you know, that's my fault.
Since you talked about the lack of physical and mental toughness, how do you gain that 5 weeks into the season?
Just got to decide. It comes down to the players. You know, we got to decide how bad do we want it. That's what it comes down to.
Austin, number 28 for them was breaking a lot of tackles. Talk about him and how tough it was to bring him down.
You know, again, lack of execution. We talk about it every week. The defense's job is to tackle. When you don't put yourself in good position, when you're playing out of control, you know, tackling is a major part. Obviously, it's the defense's, you know, it's the defense's goal to tackle the guy and get him down. When you don't do that.
Tim, defensively, did Northern do anything that you weren't expecting?
They really didn't. You know, first few drives we came out, they gave us what we expected, and we just did not finish drives. You know, we got ourselves in a 3rd down through the incompletion. Then we got down the other time and got ourselves into a 4th down situation where we had to kick a field goal. I mean, this is a good team. They're a good team. They're a good group, and they just play really hard. And we knew that going in. We expected that. We tried to impress that upon everybody, and we did not match their intensity level today or their level of execution.
Were they quicker off the ball than you might have anticipated, or other teams you played?
Saw them on film all week, and we knew they were quick off the ball. I mean, there's no excuses. We knew what we were going to get from them. They're a tough-nosed team. They execute well. They don't make many mental mistakes, and you know, we knew that going in. We expected that, and that's it.
Anything else for the players? All right, thank you very much. Now we have Coach Cubit. Coach, opening statement, and then we'll direct with questions.
Yep, all credit to Northern Illinois. They played a great football team, and we played about as bad as we can possibly play. And it's a great win for them. It's embarrassing for us. So, got to move on, get ready on Monday, and go at it.
You said after the game in 05 here, when players said it's kind of particularly about not matching intensity, that sometimes, you know, when a team's bigger, faster, and stronger, if you say intensity, you know, the intensity is kind of the reason it's given. Was that what you saw today, a team that was, you know, physically superior, or was it a mindset now?
I don't think the intensity was the issue. I think it's just a day out toughness. They out toughed us mentally, and they out toughed us physically. And they were a better football team out there than we were. I thought the first quarter going down. I mean, how many plays did you run? I mean, they tell you what they're going to do, and you still don't stop it. That tells me something, that we're not tough enough. And on offense, we're not tough enough either. Mentally and physically, going from the line to the backs to the wideouts, everybody. And that's what happened today. I mean, that's what I saw. So, you know, like I said, I give a lot of credit to you know, Jerry and his group and his players. And, you know, we just got to go back to work. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, football isn't, you don't have them already. You just don't go out there and just say, okay, I'm not going to go do it again. You know, you gotta get up and you gotta go, it's like life. And you gotta make a decision in there, I know there's some guys that are frustrated, and then there's some other guys that need to be a little bit more frustrated than what they are.
Coach, it was 21-3 at the half, but then you turned the ball over right at the start of the second
Yeah.
half. How emotionally, how tough was that?
That's really, because you go in there and you go, okay, we got a wideout running down there, he doesn't even know where the ball's at. I mean, but it's a play that, Tim reads the coverage, and, in our passing game, I mean, anybody can get the ball. Well, one guy assumes, I'm not gonna get the ball. Well, that's what happens. And that's the mental toughness that we lack today. For me, that was probably about as bad as in my 5 years here, that's about as bad, mentally tough, physically tough that I've seen our kids. Doesn't mean you can't change that. It's gonna have to be a lot of people that are making the change.
Tim didn't seem to have a whole lot of time today. How much of that was, obviously missing one, there's one less threat out there, but how much of that was?
It's the same thing every week. It's no different. The guy's back there, and you got guys in his face. The kid's trying to make plays, and, it's been like that. You feel bad, and stuff. And then when it happens, when you're in sync, you got guys that can get in spots a lot faster than what we got. Our wideouts didn't play real fast again today. Kind of remind me of our opening game, about where we need to be.
The fake field goal early, was that its failure, was that another momentum changer, something that could have changed momentum?
Yeah. What was the score, 38-3? Not good.
At the time, it was 7-0.
Could have been 38-6 then. That's how I kind of look at it. We thought we had it. Mike Sabah thought it was going to be good, and and then we throw the ball a little bit slightly behind the guy. If we get it there, I don't know, maybe, who knows? But we thought it was there. That's just that's what coach is all about there.
You talked a little bit, you took Brandon West off of kick terms,
Yeah.
Ponder, and then you talked about that position.
Yeah, we thought that, when you got a freshman and you put him back there, sometimes it looks real good in practice, and sometimes it don't look real good in games. That's probably what happened. He played fast in practice, and you put him out there, and he didn't play as fast in the game. That's a freshman. That's what happens when you do that. We try to get B. West, we knew in the passing game he was going to be involved and stuff like that. Just try to get him not to get worn down anymore. And especially when Nunes is out, you got to try to get the ball in his hands, offensively. And Ansel would look the whole week, but and maybe it was the blocking. I can't tell you that part. Maybe we didn't do a very good job.
Do you expect to have Juan back next week? Juan Nunez back next week?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he got better, and we got some D, and I think we'll be okay.
You kind of mentioned the decision needs to be made. By some of those guys, where are you going to go from here? What's the next step Monday? I guess. What do you do? What do you say?
Make it work. That's just that's what it's all about. You just you're gonna just because you can't accept that. There's no way you can accept what happened out there. And you either do one or two things. You either fight or you give up. You give up, you need to move on. If you don't, okay, then you. But that's these are life lessons now. That's it's just kind of the way it is. Nothing comes easy. Nothing comes easy out there. And with our center, with Mitchell didn't play. Who's a little bit more physical guy in there. I think that hurt us a little. And then we got to get some guys that did step up.
What's going on with him?
He had banged up his knee on Tuesday, I think.
Anything else for Coach?
Okay, thanks, guys.
Thank you.